So one of the comments made earlier was, is Bitcoin forming a reversed or rather inverse head and shoulders by L2 barriers? So this is great. I mean, this makes my day when I recommend that for the newbies especially, for you to maybe consider memorizing and practicing recognition of patterns, maybe 3 to 5 to begin with in your portfolio, and maybe apply it. And please do post your counts. Label your counts and post it on the comments, and I'll be happy to add to it or give some critique if that's possible. So based on Altubria's comment, I went back to the Bitcoin chart. So do you see a head and shoulders here? See one right here. So this is the left shoulder, the head, right shoulder. And how would I calculate the minimum price move? Draw a line from the bottom of the head price to the neckline. And this line I draw, it's called the neckline. Instead of doing the math, I just copy the line. Shoot, no. And put it right on top. And I think we had covered this a while back. So this was maybe 4,600 target, minimum target. That's how you can determine the minimum target. What else? One indication you can kind of see is if I see a whole bunch of the same pattern scattered throughout, that's a really good sign that the bottom could be in for now. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder. The symmetry could be a lot better, but it is passable. Calculate the minimum target. $5,600. Not bad. What else? What if prices went up, down, and up? That would be beautiful. And the minimum target on this. $6,400. Okay. And I have it currently pegged at 53. Somewhere in that range. How can it go to 60 something hundred? 5 can extend. This fifth can, from 4 to 5 can extend. there's a rule that says if wave 3 is extended, 1 and 5 are about the same, equal in price height. And I'm thinking if 5 becomes extended, 1 and 3 could add up equaling 5. But I don't have enough data to confirm that. But that's what I'm suspecting. So if it was from here to here, then wave 5 could go to 6,300. Voila. This is not voodoo accident. Everything is interrelated by Fibonacci's. So, great job in looking out for that. And again, like I said before, see if you can identify 3 to 5 different patterns. Earlier we did the ascending right triangle, right? Like so. We just talked about the inverse. Now you can also find here the head and shoulders top, left, head, right. Did it hit the minimum? Did it hit the minimum? Come on. Almost. And that minimum was just in the range of this wave 4. Of a lesser degree. And this A was just within, towards the bottom end of that minimum target. So technically, yes, it meets the minimum. And let's see how prices continue on this pathway, if at all. It still looks very three-wave-ish. A, B, C. But let's see what happens. Whenever I point out a bear count doesn't mean I'm becoming a bear. I'm only keeping it as an alternate, keeping my eye on it. Because sentiment is so fickle. It could turn against you. The way I see sentiment towards technical analysis, if sentiment could talk, or if sentiment could have a reaction to our attempts to technical analysis, sentiment's reaction would range from suspiciousness to viciousness. It would be so fickle to our attempts to count and measure it. Okay? But again, this is where experience, once you get to know somebody, once you get to know a person, you can pretty much predict or read them. Read their sentiment. Whether it be by expression, words, behavior, any other nuances. It's no different than with sentiment. I hope this helps. Have a good day.